And you are her mother, and I'm guessing you're a grandmother, right?
Oh, yes. I'm Grammy.
You're Grammy? Well, because our next guest has figured out how to cook like Grammy or to Grandma.
I was watching him melt the
You
butter.
were? Oh, and was he doing it right?
Oh, he was doing it quite right.
All right,
yes,
okay.
indeed.
Well, I'm very excited because he is a local chef. I'm going to lay that down in case you have any questions. And you can call him on something if you feel the need. All right? He has written a book, How to Cook Like Your Grandmother, and we want to welcome Drew Kine. Welcome to you.
Thank you. I'm good to be here.
Watch the gem. Watch the gem. That's right. First of all, I have to ask you, like whose grandmother? Because my grandmother wasn't such a good cook.
Well, actually, that's why it's not called How to Cook Like My Grandmother. One passed away when I was about 4. The other one didn't think men belonged in the kitchen. So I pretty much had to pick this up from other people's grandmothers.
Oh, all right. Going where no man has gone before.
Yes.
Right? Okay. The cookbook looks really fun, and on the back of it, it's got some great quotes. And I can't. Wait a minute. I've made 6 of these puppies in the last. Let's read that. I've made, especially pies. Your pies save Thanksgiving. I made 6 of these puppies in the last 3 weeks, and out of 6 pies, I think I've managed to snag maybe 4 slices for myself. Serious crowd pleasers.
Well, that's the one that we're doing today. It's a frozen chocolate truffle pie.
All right. So what'd your friend say when you said you were going to write a cookbook, How to Cook Like a Grandmother?
I didn't have the title until I'd been working on it for about 3 or 4 months. And as I was seeing the kind of recipes I was doing, I realized a lot of chefs, they go for presentation. It has to be very interesting, very big and fancy. Mine wasn't. That's not how I cook. It's a 1/3 of a cup of sugar, 3 tablespoons cocoa, and dash of salt. Just mix all this together.
Mix that together.
So as I was looking at what was actually in the cookbook, I realized what it was it's not fancy food. It's not what you see at the 5-star restaurants. It's the things that, like Grandma's pot roast.
Yeah.
You can eat that every week and you never get tired of it.
Yeah. Just put a sprig of parsley on the side too, and then it'll be like those fancy restaurants.
Absolutely.
I want to know, is this your grandmother? Who is this lady?
This is someone I found online. I just went looking for pictures.
I love her.
Everybody's grandma.
I love her. She's just great.
Her name is Leola. I contacted, it was her grandson who posted the picture online. I contacted him, asked, do you think she would mind being on a book? She said, great, send me a copy of it.
Really? Really? Now, where does she live? Do you know?
Actually, I don't. It's the internet. They live in the internet.
Oh, they live on the internet. Okay.
So, last thing here.
I love that picture, though. Don't you? Love it.
What did his mom say about that?
Yeah. Did your mom get upset, or any of your family? Did they say, why didn't you use?
My mother, I don't have any pictures of her cooking.
Okay.
So I just, she lives in Philadelphia. I couldn't get there to take it. So.
My children would have pictures of me going through the drive-thru.
Well,
bringing in the bag from Wendy's.
I've heard from so many people. I asked, what would your grandmother make? Well, she'd make a bag of cocktail peanuts and a bottle of Dewar's. So,
and that would be a very short book.
It would be a very short book.
That might be the next book,
but it would be popular. That'd be How to Drink Like Your Grandmother. Okay. So, this is just 6 egg whites.
Drew, you're a good find. You are a good find.
This is 6 egg whites. I'm going a little fast here.
And did you make your own crust?
Made my own crust.
Look at that, baby, because that's really pretty. So, what's the secret to a good crust, Grandma?
Butter.
Butter.
Yeah,
all right.
Lots of butter, no margarine.
You agree with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Margarine's not food, it's actual grease.
Oh! It's plastic? Oh, margarine's getting a bad rep here.
Okay. Well, normally I'd mix this a little more, but...
Oh, well, we hate to have you ruin it, because you do have the...
It won't be ruined.
It won't?
Not at all.
Okay, because that's just the way Grandma rolls. Right?
That's the way Grandma rolls.
But here is the finished product, because you're going to put that in the freezer?
I'm going to put this one in the freezer, but let me just show real quick.
All right.
Whipped cream. Now, you can do this. Chop it. You can do this with just a zip-top bag, cut a corner in it, and pipe the stuff on.
Excellent.
I see we're getting a signal to speed it up.
Yes, we got to speed it up. But here is the finished. How long do you leave it in the freezer?
about 2 hours, and that should do it.
Look at that. All right, will you cut the pie for our guests here?
Oh, absolutely.
All right. Okay. Yes, we need more chocolate. So,
Never have too much chocolate.
Drew, you are great, and you too can learn how to cook like your grandmother.
Yep.
We have a copy of Drew's book. He wants to give it away to callers number 8 and 9, so 2 winners there. 216-578-0888. Good luck to you. Drew, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I hope you come back, will you?
Absolutely.
All right, and we will be back right after this. All right, he's mastered the art of cooking like Grandma. Drew Keim is back with yet another great old-fashioned recipe. Welcome to you, Drew.
Thank you, Robin.
Everybody has been waiting for this segment. So anyway, so what's up?
Well, here to cook some bruschetta pizza for you.
And you say bruschetta?
Well,
I say bruschetta, you say bruschetta?
well, when I published this on my blog, I had a few Italians write in, first of all, to correct me on the pronunciation, which they were reading it. I don't know how they corrected my pronunciation. But one of them pointed out, that's not authentic bruschetta. Well, no, and lady fingers aren't made with ladies' fingers.
Yes.
It's a metaphor.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
all
so
right,
this is-
so, but Italians pronounce it bruschetta?
Yes.
Okay, all right, okay. Well, don't get me going on the cheeses, because I can't even begin to pronounce the cheeses. Okay, how do we make it? All right.
And just load them up. This is actually a technique that I learned watching somebody feed the slot machines in Vegas. He could put $100
Was
into
it Kevin Salyer?
Didn't know him. But I watched him.
He's on vacation. He's not watching.
I watched him feed $100 into a slot machine in about 3 minutes.
Oh,
it was
that's
the
sad.
most amazing
That
thing
is
I've ever
sad.
seen.
I don't. Thank goodness I'm not a gambler, because I don't understand that. I'd rather spend my money on food.
Yeah.
Okay. Now what do we do?
So next we take some diced tomatoes, and of course,
Right out of the can. You're not using fresh?
in Cleveland in April.
True. True. Okay.
So dice them fairly fine, and go with some
Oh, what's the way? Ha ha.
basil pesto. Now, Herb wanted me to tell you the story about that.
Yeah.
When I planted the basil, and I grew my own basil for this, I thought herb garden, little tiny thing.
Yes.
Basil's a bush.
Yeah.
They didn't tell me that when I planted 16 of them next to my driveway where I try to park my car.
And now it's a hedge.
Yeah, so
Okay.
end of the year, I made about 2 quarts of pesto. Just throw it into an ice cube tray, freeze it, and then put it in a
That's a
zip
good
top bag.
tip. Yeah, and then it comes out looking like a little tea bag like that.
Yep. And you
Or
just,
something else.
yeah, looks like a green ice cube. Yeah, a little bit.
You have a cooking class online or something? What's that all
Yeah, I
about?
have an online cooking class called Starting From Scratch. You just sign up on the blog, that's cooklikeyourgrandmother.com, and
Okay.
you can sign up and get the free lessons by eating.
Excellent. And we can learn how to pronounce things. Then you're going to gunk on the cheese.
Then just throw on some cheese.
And then, can I reach over
And then-
here and
yes,
pull it
you
out
can.
of the oven, because everybody, even the doctor stuck around for this. So look how beautiful that
Did these
is.
during the commercial.
Yeah, you've been working on these for a while, and there they are. Are they too hot to taste?
They're probably ready to go right now.
All right, who wants to taste? You guys, you've been eating all the Easter candy over there, so I'll have a little taste here. We'll have your recipe on our website.
Yes, we will.
I'm going to burn the top of my mouth, so I'll take a bite during the commercial. We'll have more of That's Life in just a minute. Don't go away. Thank you, Drew Keim. Good job. Cleaning made simple. Drew Keim, I have to tell you, this is really good. Counter Crew, do you give it the thumbs up?
Absolutely.
Excellent.
Thanks for sounding so surprised.
No, I had my doubts because it seemed too simple to be this good, but it's excellent. So,
Glad you like it.
this recipe's on our website. Thanks for watching.